Good morning, everyone. It's Dr. Kelly. I just wanted to point out a couple things about this coin that I found. So I saw someone post about it doubling their money. So I said, let me check this coin out. So now this one is 10.07, up 68%. And I, of course, scroll down to the chart to take a look at it. And also let me show you the current market as of right now. Everything is red. If I scroll down all the way to from 1 to 100, you're only going to see about 3 or 4 green. One is usually Tether. Okay, number 23. That one's usually up because that is the place where people put their money when let's say you buy something at 5 and it goes up to 10 and you are concerned that the $10 will go back down. You sell out of that coin, buy Tether, and it kind of holds your place. It's kind of like a placeholder, for lack of a better way to explain it. And then, so you sold at 10, you realized your $5 profit. So now you're holding that money at that point. So now what you can do is when it does go back down, the coin you're talking about that you had before, when that coin does go back down to $5, now you can take your money and buy in again and ride the wave back up. So that's what people use Tether for. So now Tether is up as I expected, and then look at this, double digits all the way down. That is huge. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. Neblio is up. Okay, I don't know what that is. I have to check that one out. And yeah, just looking at, so I'm just so you know, I'm here looking in this column here. Okay, so that was only 2 that were up, and really I'm only count that as 1 because like I said, we expect Tether to be up when the rest of the market is down. So let's do one more page. Looking again at the change in 24 hours, all's red. Okay, quantum resistance, that's one we can check out. All right, to see why that one is bucking the market and bucking the trend. That will be good to know for informational purposes. And we have uTrust is up 3%. We could check that one out later as well to see what that one is about, because I want to know why this coin is up when everything else is down. I just want to know. Okay, so that's just for my own betterment, and you know, who knows, it might be something I might want to invest in after I do my research. And then we have decision token, and what else down to the second 200. That's it. Okay. All right. So now I wanted to show you that. So here we are with this coin here. Now, looking at this chart, I saw something that I thought was really, really good for trading. Okay. This is not for buy and hold. This is for strategy number 3, which is trading. So what I'm going to do is, first let me check to see where it's at, where it's for sale at, and to check the market volume. Okay, here we are. Okay, so these are the places that it's for sale at, the exchanges. But this right here, okay, this would explain why the chart is so erratic. So in another video I did a while ago, I explained how if you get in at a coin and you think you're getting at a good price, which you are, but let's just say you put $1,000 into this. Okay, what the problem is you are 1/3 of the market. That means there's only 2 other people in this market. So that could be a possible, what's a better word for it? That could be a possible, the word that keeps popping in my mind is trap. And I don't want to use that word, but what I'm trying to say is, this could be, you can strand your money in this account, right? So you go to Yobit, you open up an account, and you put in your $500, your $1,000, whatever, and you buy ECN. Use your Bitcoin to buy ECN. Okay, great. Okay, so let's just say you bought $500 worth, or even let's say $1,000 for this particular example. Once this coin goes up, let's just say you bought it at 10. Thinking it's going to go up. Okay, so let's say you bought it at 10, it goes up to 15, you now are in profit theoretically, right? But the problem is, who else is going to be out there to buy it at 15 if you just put in 1,000? Okay, not too many people are in this market, so you're going to be stuck holding this coin at 15 and you're in profit. But if there's no one there to buy it from you when you are ready to sell it, then your profit is trapped, so to speak. So I wanted to show you that, but I'm glad I did that, because initially when I first looked at this chart, the other thing I wanted to show you was this right here. So I'm just going to isolate this right here. The first thing I saw was what I call rolling. Rolling is where you can recognize a pattern and then say, okay, well, if it keeps doing this pattern, then all I have to do is buy it when it gets to about this point here. Okay. And then when it gets to, so let's say around, not sure what happened there, but let's fix that. Okay. Do it one more time. All right, cool. All right. So let's just say this is at 248. Okay, about 2 something. This is at 2 something. Okay, good. So if you see the pattern, you can say, okay, well, I see when it gets to be about 2 something, I can buy it, and then I can turn around and sell it when it gets to, let's see if I can isolate this exact point here. I'm going to open it up. When it gets to 14 in this case. Okay. So let me go back to 1 month and see if that's where it was. I don't know, let me do start all over again. Highlight that and open that up. Okay. So if you were able to get in here and say, okay, great, I'm going to go ahead when it hits to about, let's say even $3. When it's at $3, you put an order to buy in, and then when it gets to, let's just say, not even greedy, but let's just say when it gets to 12-ish or so, you sell it. And if you see that pattern over and over again, you're like, okay, well, let's go ahead and try it. So here you got in at around it says 249. So let's just say $3. You get in at 3 and you wait for it to go to, what do we say? Right around this line. I'm making this invisible line across here. Okay. So that invisible line is like around $12.50, $13. Okay. So you see that pattern. All right. So I'm going to get in when it's at $3 and I'm going to wait for it to go to 13 and I'm going to sell it. And then I'm going to wait for it to go back down to about $3. And then when it gets to 14, I'm going to sell it. 13, 14, I'm going to sell it. That could be a way to do cryptocurrency trading. Okay, where you see something that just rolls. It rolls at this bottom, rolls up to this top, rolls back down, and then comes back up, and you see a kind of pattern. This is one way you could do cryptocurrency trading. I would suggest this only if the market has enough volume. And remember how we looked at the market, we looked at the volume, when we saw the volume in the last 24 hours, only $3,000. That is not enough volume for this particular strategy to work. The strategy does work, but it has to be in the right parameters. So I just wanted to show you that. So that's one idea and one way for you to start recognizing patterns in cryptocurrency trading that you can take advantage of. Okay, so you memorize these patterns, a specific set of patterns, and then when you find a chart that mirrors one of those patterns, you can say, okay, now I can make money off of this particular coin because it's doing this, and I recognize that that's pattern number 12, and I know that pattern number 12 is a rolling pattern, and now I can match this chart for this coin, this specific coin. I can match that to that pattern and make some money. So I just wanted to show you that strategy. Okay, but again, make sure that there's enough volume behind any coin that you want to do this with. Okay, all right, so that's it for today. And also, just so you know, this is an optimal time to buy. Everything is on sale. So personally, I'm going to be looking for a good entry. Now, the only thing I'm going to wait for is I'm going to wait for it to tank out completely and then start showing signs of coming back up. So I'm not necessarily going to buy right now, but I'm keeping my eye on this consistently so that I can kind of gauge the pattern and gauge the trend for when it turns around. Okay, so like this is a small turnaround. I'm looking for a small, so down, 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 and then a small turnaround for this one coin. I'm going to be looking for that for the whole market. I'm going to be looking for when it's down and then it makes that turn and comes back up. That's when I'm looking to start buying. Okay, that's it for today. You guys have a blessed one, and we'll talk soon.